Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Film Freaks.
A show for film fun and all things entertainment.
I'm Jessica Lan.
And I am Avi Flores. And we are now getting to the end of this season. We are right on episodes 10 and 11. And
11
thank
and
goodness,
12.
11 and 12. And thank goodness, because 9 and 10 were kind of, they were hard to swallow, but we got through it. And 11 and 10 bring it back to where it needs to be again. So let's get into episode 11, Jay. What did you think about that one?
11 was okay. I mean, again, it goes off from stemming from 10 where he gets into the club, which really annoyed me because I still don't know how as big as he was and as very straightforward he was, he managed to get to where he was at the top of the VIP. Anyways, so hostage situation happens. It was very intense. A lot of things were happening with the police and Diamondback and Luke Cage and all the hostages. It was a pretty intense episode.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I liked how Diamondback and Shades are kind of really starting to bump heads in this one, because as you see throughout the show, the Shades kind of has like his own little motive, trying to get Cottonmouth out the way and stuff like that, and push Mariah into the limelight. And Diamondback's really Shades asks a lot of questions. Diamondback don't like that. So you can see them really start to bump heads, and he says, like, when this is all over, like, me and you are going to have a long talk. So that was really cool. And yeah, it was just pretty much like Jay's saying, a hostage situation. You had Claire in there. You had the girl who lied about Luke, and the intensity on the outside of, are they going to come in here with those Judas bullets and light up Luke Cage? It was cool. You seen Luke punch through a wall, Claire doing her medical thing. So it was good. It was much better, much needed after episode 10. So it was good that they brought this one in. It was way more solid as an episode, except for like Jay when we were watching it and Shades kind of steps on the floor and hears a creak, and then he discovers the little bunker underneath.
A little too perfect. He's washing his hand. There's a lot of noise going on. He turns off the faucet, and all of a sudden he hears a creak that's. I'm like, what? This thing is this thick, and it's pure metal. How the heck are you gonna hear that creak? But whatever. You gotta push the story.
Right.
I mean, those are little things that are not like that doesn't really take away from the movie. That's just being hypercritical.
Yeah, little things, not blatant things like there was in episode 10.
Right.
So yeah, it was a solid episode overall. We enjoyed it. I liked at the end, like they didn't. I thought that him and Diamondback were gonna go at it, but they didn't. He kind of used the waitress girl to kind of get away, and they come in and arrest him. And I love at the end when Detective Knight is like acting like she doesn't like him and taking him to jail. She's like giving him instructions on how to get away. Like that was pretty clever. I like that. I like that a lot. That was a nice touch that she threw in there.
And then like at first he was like, "What the heck is she?" And then he's like,
you can tell that it clicked in his head. Right?
I got you.
Very solid. I mean, Misty's she's a beast, man. She can handle herself.
Right.
She's ready to go back at it. So yeah, episode 11. Thank you for bringing it back to where it was. And then we'll get into what I think is both of our favorite episodes so far.
It was the funnest. It was just, I don't know, it was just very exciting. It was really enjoyable. It went back to how we originally felt in the first few episodes, and then more. So I mean, it was great.
Yeah, absolutely. You get into 12 where he escapes. He's out and about. The only thing to me that I was like cracking up, like when he's walking around with this hoodie that has holes in his back, like literally all of New York, the police officers are looking for him. Like, how did no one spot him? And then they even show that when they start selling those hoodies with the bullet holes. Like, then they start pulling people over.
Right. It
Really?
was the scene where he's walking and he turns his back towards the police officers and he grabs a newspaper and the cops drove right past him, and I'm thinking to myself, man, these guys are just either lazy or like, what the hell's going on? And then he peeks over, and then one of my personal favorite scenes occurs when he sees these two robbers break into the grocery store, and then we get Method Man getting holed up.
That was epic.
It was such a great episode.
Yeah, and by the end of the season, now that we're getting like right towards the end, I absolutely love that he just like pimp smacks people unconscious. Like I love his little. and they're out. Absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love that they use that as much as they stuck with it because it's so true. I mean, like
has so much strength and power, and he just
yeah, like and you're out, and then just Method Man, the whole thing. They swap sweaters, and then the guy's like, bro, I don't know how he manufactured them so quick, but like he started selling those things like hotcakes. Everybody was buying them, and then Method Man goes on the radio, like, and oh, dude, that I'm sure he had time to write it or whatever, but Sway is known for like bringing rappers on and them freestyling. So they showed that, and just those verses that he was spitting were gold, man. That was awesome. I think that's a great theme song for Luke Cage. Like he nailed it with his words and everything he was using. So
and then even with the montage of him rapping and then having all the sequences occur during all that. Like again, that's my biggest. That's my favorite part about this whole series, how they use the music. And it's just not just regular music, it's just amazing music. And then they do a montage, so it doesn't feel like a forced montage. It doesn't even feel like a montage. It just feels so natural, it's so fluid that, and to me personally, in the editing standpoint, and the cinematography, and just story overall, it's just so fantastic.
Right on, and then you get Zip, who kind of gets promoted because Shades was in jail. They go and pick him up and try and kill him.
And he tries to wear the shades.
Yeah, not happening.
To be like Shades.
And then you see Shades a little pissed off about that. So, and then you have Domingo and his gang trying to go over Diamondback, and of course you got Luke Cage. So I wasn't sure if they were all going to convene on him at the same time when Domingo went to the warehouse and get to him, but no, like Domingo was there. They got slaughtered, and they kind of tease like he has like this extra weapon or whatever. Like you're not sure what it is when he opens the case, and then you see Shades talking to Mariah, and they're like, well, we got to do something about this. So like
my enemy of my enemy is my preference mindset. So now they get back with or they go back to Pop Shop and they try to convince Luke Cage to join their side to stop Diamondback with a very lucrative incentive. The proof of what of Diamondback intentionally or framing him and the reason why he went to Seagate to begin with.
Absolutely.
And then my favorite line in the whole movie or the whole series is like, what the hell are you wearing? You look like a pimped out stormtrooper. I was dying. I was cracking up.
Yeah, episode 12 definitely had a lot of funny moments. Like I was laughing a lot through this episode, and I loved the lines, everything about it. It was great. And then, of course, we get Diamondback's reveal of his super villain suit. Yes, they haven't really. I mean, it ended there, you know. So we don't know how he is bulletproof himself, and how the helmet helps him at all, and the visor and all that. Like, I dig the way he looked. Like, I was like a little. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. You know, I'm kind of like in the middle. Like, it works. It's fine. So we'll see now, and then the finale how. You know, it's going to hold up against Luke Cage when they go at it. But yeah, this episode was by far, for me, my favorite. I loved everything that happened in this episode. And I think it was build up of everything. You know, like you get to know all the characters more. And everything came together so well in episode 12. I absolutely love it. I'm probably going to have to watch this one again just because I like it so much. But I'm excited for the finale now. The last episode to see how all this is going to go down. They're all in Switzerland, Pop Shop. And Luke Cage and Diamondback are about to go at it. So, I'm geeked. I'm ready to see how this ends.
All right, well, there you have it. This is all we have for you guys today. Let us know if there's anything you agree or disagree, or maybe something we left out that you guys probably wanted to mention. So let us know.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Well, hey, Film Freaks, if you guys enjoyed watching our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe.
And go ahead and check out some of our other videos. Do it now!
What's the matter with you? Do it now!
Do it!
It's not the tumor!